where.
Well, we know it's early, so if you didn't figure out the answer to Nicholas's stumper, it's a comedian.
Yeah, a great comedian. He joins us this morning. He's a Hoosier-based comedian. He's back in town performing, and he is Danny Browning. Welcome, Danny.
Welcome. Where's our studio audience at?
I know, the applause.
Yes, please.
Right. They're a little quiet this morning
Yeah.
here.
It's still early.
We hear you travel all around the country doing your comedy, but you hail from somewhere here in the Hoosier State. Tell us about that.
Yes, I am. I'm from Indiana myself, southern Indiana, down by Floyd's Knobs, if you've ever heard of that. And it's down near Louisville, Kentucky. It was horrible growing up there. When I was a little kid, my grandma knitted me a sweater, which means I had to wear it. And on the front, it said, "I love Floyd's Knobs."
Uh-oh.
That's not always it's not always the most appropriate T-shirt for a 6-year-old to wear.
Right.
But it's a great little place if you've ever been down there. So.
Yeah, great. And this isn't that unfamiliar to you either, being in a TV studio. You used to be a part of the business?
Absolutely. And then I got smart and needed a pay raise, so I went into show business. But yeah, no, I used to be a photographer and a one-man bander, as we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Shot the video and was on the camera and all that stuff. And it's a great time. I don't know about you all, but I had a crazy news director, and I had to get out. I had to.
Yeah, well, we won't be saying anything about our news director.
Oh, that must mean he's totally normal. Wow.
He's totally normal.
Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah. So I was a photographer. I did a little master control in my day. I did what the girls are doing back there.
Yeah, you've done a little bit of everything.
Yeah. That's all I've ever known. Like that was my first love in high school. When I was 15, we had a TV station, a radio station at our high school, and man, I was just drawn to it, and I stuck with it. The only thing that I'd still be doing if telling jokes didn't work out, I'd still be at the TV station.
Nice.
So.
I bet you run into some memorable experiences going state to state, show to show. What are some of the memorable moments you've had?
Well, some of the ones we could talk about on the TV, I guess. I was up in Michigan a couple weeks ago and worked at a nudist resort up there. I don't know if you all knew.
I didn't know there was one in Michigan.
I didn't either.
Even in winter?
Yeah. There's still a lot to see, let me tell you. And then mainly it's fun. We were talking about the warm weather and everything, so it's fun to go down south. I'll be going to Tampa. I'll go to San Antonio,
nice.
New Orleans. It'll be summertime by then, but it's good to get out of the cold weather every now and then. Yesterday's snow kind of took me by surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Where I live, like today's a 63-degree day, and when I left Thursday it was 45 degrees, so I didn't bring a coat or anything.
Whoops.
And then here you are with the snow, 6 inches on a Friday morning.
Yeah, you can blame this guy. That's okay.
No, I won't. I've learned not to blame them. They really don't control it. So.
Yeah, so you are here, home in Indiana, maybe on the northern part of it.
Back home again, absolutely.
Yeah, where can we see you?
I am at Snickers Comedy Club this weekend, which, for those who haven't been, Snickers is truly one of the best clubs in the Midwest. It's set up just right, and I'll be there tonight. We have 2 more shows, 7:30 and 9:45. I'm with another very funny comedian named Tim Nutt from Canada. So they can come out tonight and see the show. I think there's a few tickets left on the first show. Second show, there might be a few more, but we expect both shows to be sold out. So.
And you were here last night as well, so how was the Fort Wayne crowd for you?
They're great. I tell you what, the late show last night, we got the portion of Fort Wayne who really likes to tip them back and drink. But beyond that, all shows have been great, and it's definitely always a fun time when you come to Fort Wayne. There's always something fun to do.
Yeah, well,
you just
Danny,
have to look for it.
Thank you so much for coming to Fort Wayne and for coming in to
thanks for having
meet us
me
this
here.
morning as well.
Next time, let's arrange a larger studio audience.
Yeah,
so
we'll get that
can
applause
laugh at his
working. At least the
horrible
applause
jokes.
track.
Right, that's... Sometimes
2 feet in a microphone. I was over here wondering what I was. What is it? What is it?
Right.
All right, thanks so much, Danny.
Thank you all very much.
Coming up next on your only source for